Hey guys, welcome back to Life Up Education TV. In today's video, let's talk about building your own building. So what do I mean by this? The other day on my TikTok, Natsune's TikTok, I actually got a first girl hate. So this girl out of nowhere literally started hating on me for no reason. She literally said straight up hateful comment. She made a comment on my appearance. I don't know her. I never met her. I never interact with her. So it's just straight up opinion based hate. And she said something like, you wear too much makeup, grandma, or something like that, something silly. And there it brought to my attention that I needed to address building your own building. And I'm using this word because I'm using a difference from Gary Vaynerchuk, where he says, I just want to build the biggest building. There are two ways to build the tallest building in a town. One way is to tear down or break down every building around you, or the other way is to just build the biggest building. And Gary says, I just want to build the biggest building. And that's what I feel too. And here's what I mean. Okay, so I spoke about absolute success and relative success before in this channel. And absolute success includes the element of your success level compared to the others. And absolute success addresses the human nature to have self-importance. Absolute success measures success compared to other data points. Yes, I do use both measurements to stay relevant, but I still just want to build the biggest building in my own town. When measuring your success, you don't need affirmation from others to feel validated. No matter how broken or imperfect it might be, I want to be proud of what I have, not being insecure of what I don't have. So that's how I feel. So basically this girl, I think the reason she needed to leave that comment, so she was a beautiful girl, but she probably felt threatened by another young woman in the same kind of demographic match, making content similar to her or something like that, right? So essentially she saw me as a competitor or something, and she needed to break me down, in order for her to feel important, in order for her to feel I have to bring her down so that I can feel a little bit better. And that made me think of another story. So basically the other day I posted about that, and I said, when you are a happy and confident person, you literally got no business with what other people do. And that's what I meant. What would I do if I was in her shoes? For my case, if I come across to someone where I feel a little bit of this tingle, a jealousy feeling or whatever, I just let them go. I don't even put in the effort to make some sort of harmful comments in the hope that they will feel sorry for themselves, they will feel bad for me, right? Because these people's life have nothing to do with mine. So I spend zero time trying to bring someone down. That's what I meant by saying I got no business. When I'm happy and confident, I have no business with what other people do. And that's what I posted, right? So basically my intention is I never go out of my way to break someone down or bring someone down. I just let them go. And to that comment, someone responded to my story on my Instagram and said, so it's a he. He said, why do you gotta talk about haters if you don't care about them? And my answer to that is I say I don't care about them in the sense that not to the haters. I was saying that to people that I get jealous of, for example. I never intentionally go out of my way to leave harmful or negative comments on someone's content just because they caused my insecurity, because I point finger at me, I don't point finger at them. So that's what I meant. And then this person came and then commented on that, and basically my response to that is that, right, first of all. And then the second of all, another thing I wanted to add to that is to say yes, I care. Fuck, if someone like her calling me I'm ugly, calling me I'm like whatever, like I'm old, whatever, like whatever she wanted to say, do you think I don't feel anything? No, I fucking feel something. I'm a human being, motherfucker. And the thing is, so what does that mean? But I'm not gonna let that define me, because like I know who I am, I know who I'm not, I accept who I am. So actually, even if I'm imperfect, I decided that I love myself. This person basically wanted to prove that I, like, even if I say I don't care about haters, like, don't you care, right? Like, that was his point. He wanted to prove that I care. Yes, I fucking do. But I'm not gonna let that define me. Like, I'm gonna make actually louder voice. I'm gonna actually make a louder noise telling people those judgments don't define us, to let us keep going, right? So that's it. Like, I don't know the answers. I don't know all the answers, but I can choose to be positive. I can choose to stay strong, and that's what I intend to do, and that's all I can do. And like, I don't care. I don't care to be smart. I don't care to be this god. I don't care to be this like perfect person who figures everything out. I don't care, because I'm not that person, but I'm this person who inspires you, who want to inspire you, who want to encourage you, and that's what matters to me. So that's my answer right there. Hey guys, welcome back to Life Up Education TV. In today's video, let's talk about what should you do when you get jealous. Okay, so I wanted to make this video because sometimes I do get haters, hating comments on my TikTok here and there, and I just wanted to address it so that I can educate people how not to dwell on, I don't know, like how not to spread negativity, right? Like how to treat people with empathy. And so one thing I wanted to address, like, I remember this guy who once commented on my video saying like, if you don't care about hater, why are you talking so much about them? And basically his point is to expose me that I care about haters. Like, do you think I don't feel anything? Like, I'm a human being. Like, I do feel something. Like, do you think, like, have you actually got someone saying bad shit to you? Like, I bet, like, you would feel the same way. You would feel bad by someone coming to you and saying shit to you. Like, when you literally didn't do anything to them. And that's okay. Like, in that case, like, I never say, like, you know, kill that emotion. Like, I don't say that. What I'm saying is like, don't worry about that. Like, those judgment, like negative comments don't define you. To encourage people, what are you fucking doing? But anyway, so that one was really like irritating. But the reason I brought it up is because I wanted to talk about, like, don't initiate the mean comments. I'm not necessarily talking about like, I don't care about haters. Like, no, I do feel bad. I mean, I'm a human in the end of the day. I do feel bad when someone comes to me, but I choose to stay positive. I choose to encourage people and tell people those hating comments, those negative comments don't have to get to you and don't have to define who you are. So I choose to create something positive out of the negative occurrence, whereas his case, he's just dwelling on, like, you're not stating the truth. Like, who the fuck cares about the truth? I'm carrying the positivity here. I'm carrying the productivity here. What are you carrying? Anyway, so that being said, so my first response to hater is like, I'm not saying that I don't care about them, but what I'm saying is like, let's not cause the negativity. Like, let's not cause that attack at the first place. Like, let's not be the hater. That's all I'm saying. Why? Because first of all, like, you will make the other person feel bad for what? Like, both of you, the person who's hating, the person who's being hated, will feel bad for no fucking reason. There's no growth in that. There's no like pulling up in that. There's only draining. There's only suffering in that dynamic. So that's good enough reason. And I mean, both of you are gonna die. Like, why are you hating on someone who's gonna also die? You're gonna die, they're gonna die. Like, you only have that limited time, like, in life where you can choose to appreciate, encourage, spread positivity on other people's lives. If there is a death here, let them be the big enough reason for us to unite, basically. And another thing I wanted to say is like, nothing will happen. Like if you dwell, if you complain, if you talk shit, it's not gonna produce anything. Like if you are so jealous of someone, why don't you go get that yourself? Like if you're complaining about someone else's social media post and saying that, why is this person famous? She's not even pretty than me. Like, where is your fucking post? Are you posting on social media? Like, I don't know, like people are pointing finger at someone else, but it really shouldn't be here. Like, see, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. Like, there's only, like, it really shouldn't be this way. It's not that way, it's this way. So I think you need to always keep that perspective. And once again, like, let's not dwell. Like, let's not dwell on what you don't have. Focus on what can you do to make that shit. Like, what can you do to get that shit? And that's the only way to get whatever you want. Like, if you don't put in the work, you don't deserve it. You don't have it. You don't deserve it. So I want people to remember that before you pointing finger at someone. That being said, like sometimes it has nothing to do with jealousy, right? Like sometimes it has to do more with more different things, and then maybe you don't feel good somehow, or you feel like frustrated looking at someone's social media post or something. I don't know. What do? Disengage. Don't even engage them. Let them go. Like, don't spread your frustration to others.